Hey, everybody, welcome to our Take Podcast series on YouTube.com and Spotify. My name is Kory. I am the one of the hosts that we have here. I'm joined by Josh, Chris, and a new person that's part of our team now, Faith, who is the executive producer, influencer, manager, grand wizard of everything that we're trying to do with this channel now. She is wonderful and a wonderful addition to our team. Also, Josh's younger sister. So we have family connections here.
Less better looking and dumber. You forgot that part.
Sorry, Josh. That was for you to say, not I. I apologize. But guys, how we feeling? You guys good?
I was good until Josh talked.
All right.
I'm sorry. I was out of love. If I don't make fun of you, I don't love you.
That is true.
Oh, well, you love me more than your wife.
You
Holy
look good
crap,
today, Kory.
Thanks.
Chelsea pretty well.
Especially this Raiders hat. No, guys. Hey, we got a great topic for you guys to talk. We're talking about today. We are going to go over things that you believed as a kid that may not have held water, and you're kind of like, as an adult, looking back, like, why in the world did I think that way? And I'm going to lead off with a really good one. I thought pickles and cucumbers were completely different things. I had not a clue that they were the same thing. And I thought that until I met Josh I think when I was like 20, 21 when I found that out. Not ashamed to say it.
I'm ashamed to hear it.
Why are you being ashamed to hear it? Listen, you're still new to the group as a whole. I've known these two since I was 20, Josh, I think. And these guys have had to educate me on the world, even though they're a little bit younger, just a little bit younger.
So they're adapted to your stupidity. I got it. I'll get there.
They're adapted to my
Frodo to your Gandalf.
Wait, what's that make Chris?
He's Samwise.
Wait, he's Sam and you're Frodo.
The point of the joke was you're old as poop and I'm young. A spring chicken.
Oh, is that true? Okay. All right. But yeah, I believe that cucumbers and pickles were the same thing for different things, not the same thing. And I don't know. I don't know where I thought pickles came from, but I love pickles and hated cucumbers.
How mad would you have been if you planted a whole bunch of pickles and went to harvest them? Where's the jar, Mom? This doesn't look like pickles at all.
I don't have any problem saying that I feel like I've thought about that before and I never did it. I wonder if I planted like pickle seeds and juice and like, maybe they came up. I don't know. What is it, Chris? What are pickles? Salt and vinegar?
Probably.
All right, there you go. Professor Chris. This is
Obama failed. This child was left far, far behind.
That's not even. That was Bush, you idiot.
Whatever.
Oh my God.
See, you know that because you're old.
Yeah.
Faith, what do you got for us?
Well, I'm gonna have to.
Bush was something I peed in when I was a kid.
Oh my God. I'm gonna have to take back me calling you stupid after I admit this, but Josh and I have a lovely grandmother who used to tell me at sleepovers that the stars would release stardust at night, and that's what put us to sleep, and that's why we would wake up with like crusties in our eyes. And I believed it for like the longest time. Like, it wasn't something you just go around talking about with people, and I just kind of thought about it in high school, early high school, freshman probably-ish, and brought it up to my mom, and she was like, yeah, you're an idiot. And that's what I learned it's not, and I started taking allergy medicine.
I have found you.
Turned out the crusties were just like horrible allergies.
Chris, she legit thought it was through high school.
It's not good.
I don't know what to say to that, Faith.
Mr. Obama, we found another one.
I don't know what to say to that. You were a freshman?
Well, at least mine was better than pickles.
Listen, mine's not common knowledge.
Mine was adorable.
Is it common knowledge?
I feel like it's pretty common knowledge. I would say yes.
Professor Chris, is mine common knowledge or no?
We have been friends long enough where the shock value is starting to wear off of this idiot.
I'm sort of insulted, but sort of right on there with you. I apologize. Well, okay, so we got pickles and cucumbers being separate, and stardust and people's eyes growing up until they were freshmen. That's interesting. Chris,
Hi.
He's so jolly.
what do you
Santa.
did you have anything in particular when you were a kid?
I used to think gum would stay in your stomach for 7 years.
And until today, everyone,
What an idiot.
I until today, everybody, I just learned that that's not a thing. So, Chris, you enlightened me that that is actually not a true thing.
Quick,
You're
so I'll break a
welcome.
beer.
Chris, thank you. Chris, thank you for educating me on making sure that I knew that at the age of 35, almost 36, that gum does not stay in your body for 7 years.
Now he's going to start swallowing it.
You know
Yeah.
what? I cannot tell you how many times I've been scared to swallow gum in my life, or scared of it going in my stomach. Just even probably not even 3 weeks ago, I was scared to swallow chewing gum. I've had to find a wastebasket and spit it out.
When
How do you
start
think
telling me
women
chips
feel?
and cookies get stuck in your stomach too.
I I I heard 2 hits of an insult right there in one. That was impressive.
Hey, you guys want to
Man,
hear
you could tell
something
the siblings here.
crazy about gum?
What?
I'm gonna
You want to hear
rat
something
on my
crazier?
husband for a minute
Yes.
and let you know how weird he is. He eats gum with the wrapper still on.
Okay, that was a lot better than I thought it was going. Okay.
That's why his homeland is no longer a country.
Oh, Jesus.
Poor Robbie.
Oh my God. All right. Well, so he eats gum with the wrapper on it?
Yeah, he says it's edible and just shoves the whole thing in his mouth. It's the weirdest thing I've seen.
I mean, it's
I
not
don't know
gonna
how
kill
his
ya.
people lost the war.
Yeah.
Hey, they
Josh.
have an Olympics team. They're fine.
Oh my God.
It's got to
Okay.
be competitive eating.
You're gonna have to edit all
Competitive
that.
eating. No, I'm keeping it.
Oh gosh.
We don't know they don't know what country he's talking about.
Oh my god.
Listen, I am amazed that he thinks that bubblegum wrapper is edible. It's paper.
You can eat paper.
Yeah, I think you can eat it.
You can't eat paper.
I literally have. You can eat paper.
Why would someone even want to eat paper though?
You're in class. You're bored as.
He says
Poop.
he's saving the planet. It's
Nice.
recycling. Oh,
Wait,
and
you
he
ate
eats-
paper in class because you were bored?
Why not? It's just there.
Yeah,
Lunch isn't for another
I
3
used to chew on
hours.
some paper in my day.
What?
It's not like it was a habit, but I've done it.
I chewed on erasers.
I used to do it all the time when we talked about like the rainforest in class. I was tired of listening to it, so I figured if I ate paper, we'd have to burn down some trees. I had to listen to this crap.
Yeah, all right.
Ladies and gentlemen, Josh angers America.
Literally.
I don't.
I spit it out.
Josh, hit us with your childhood belief that you can't believe as an adult. Lovely. Hey, there's that. Hey, there's that bubblegum acting up right there.
Well,
Yeah,
I don't
that's a logger.
really got any. I don't know. Like,
Fair enough.
I guess like my parents always would say, "Finish your plate." Now I'm fat. Probably.
You're, okay. That's one way. Yeah, sure.
I watched The Boogeyman. I was pretty scared in my closet for a while.
Yeah.
That was about. I know. I don't really remember this, but like at night when I was a younger kid, I remember I'd scream for my mom and dad like bloody murder, and they would come in and they would say they would turn their light on, and I would just stare at them, and I wouldn't say a word, and they'd be like, "You okay?" And I'm just looking at them, and I'd fall back to sleep, and then they'd shut the light off a couple minutes later. Same thing.
All right. I mean, I was scared of the dark when I was a kid. I think that's pretty normal. We kept the TV on. Like,
I'm still scared of the dark. When I drive at night, I close my eyes.
And Chris is scared to drive with me.
Oh yeah,
I
terrified.
I
No,
am
but
the
I
world.
do. I am a little squeamish around like cornfields at night. It used
Sign.
to
Really?
be when I was younger. That movie Signs.
Yep.
Thanks a lot, Mel Gibson and M. Night Shyamalan. You piece of crap. But
Okay.
then now it's just like I keep waiting for a deer to jump out, and I become Kory, and then I can't make fun of him anymore.
Listen, I'm terrified of deer at this point in my life.
And
Like
they are of you.
I don't no, I think they kamikaze me. I really do. I think they just throw themselves at me
Uh,
and out of anger of taking out about half their family. I really do. You know what? Listen, I get so offended when like Chris is scared to drive with me, for example, and he'd rather drive with you, Josh. I've never died in a car wreck, and I've had my chances. He is safe in my car.
Dude literally broke like 3 laws on the 1 mile drive to Chinese.
It
That's
wasn't even a
beside the
mile.
point. I
He
was
went the
watching.
wrong way on a roundabout. He was on the outside lane or the inside lane going to the outside to the turn. He had a green light that was not an arrow. What's that mean, everyone? Yes, if you said yield to oncoming traffic, you are correct. Kory did not. He even got honked at, and I saw a pretty little bird come out that window.
I I was talking to Josh. I was watching him in the back. I may or may
You
not
were
have.
laughing and clapping and not even holding on to the wheel and hugging the side of the road.
What you're seeing right now, America and the world, is how he was driving. Head down, eyes closed, laughing.
Quite literally. Not even an exaggeration, yes.
And Chris being as cool as a cucumber was just like, well, if I die, I die, I guess. Like, yeah, I I apologize if you felt endangered in my car, Chris.
I mean, it's whatever.
You know, the fact that Josh was distracting me should tell you he's trying to kill both of us. He was distracting me. He really was.
I'm
Especially when
pretty
he's
sure
flashing the Jeep lights at me.
that's don't turn, Kory. Don't. Oh my gosh!
He did. He absolutely did. Oh my, yeah. Well, I guess going on to the next subject matter here that Faith and I had planned out. What were some phrases that you guys remember when you were kids that you people used to say? Like, you know, you have kids that talk about things now. They have certain words for other things. Like mine, I remember when mine. We always thought quoting Austin Powers was the best thing in the world. When I was like fifth, sixth, seventh, eighth grade, and then quoting Anchorman in high school. But like, you know, the whole "what's up" and all that stuff. Like, there was not really anything that stood out for me, like except for movie references and TV show references. But what things do you guys remember when you were in school that were phrases that you used that kids today would look back and be like, "What the heck were they saying?" That's a good question. Listen, no one is more hip than me, okay? I know everything that teenagers say today. And Faith is going to quiz us here in a minute on modern day words that kids use and see if we know them and try to guess what they mean. And that's the surprise. But Josh, what sort of things did you guys use when you were in high school? Like,
I don't know. There are so many different little things, but I guess I got a story I could think of would be Mr. Palmer's class one time. We were just a group of us were talking, and instead of saying "cuz," we'd be like, I guess did the Paul Walker. Hey, my pockets ain't empty, cuh. And he said, what? And he heard us say it, and he said, cuh. He said, what's that short for cuz? What are you guys, in a couple of years, you guys are going to start saying, see?
yeah.
Now we say "see" every single day.
Now we do.
Yes, you do. Yes, you do. And it drives me up a wall.
But that's
See.
the Spanish, see?
Oh, God.
But I don't know, man. Besides that, I don't know.
Yeah, we weren't exactly cool enough or with enough people to, or at least for me, like.
Fair
How's
enough.
that?
You guys
Me
were
and my
too
friends
busy
recorded
filming
it.
homemade Superman movies.
Yeah,
Yeah,
exactly.
we were
Spider-Man
being
and Batman. You uncultured
those, and then
swine.
like
What? Wait,
this is.
what?
I also like listen to Alabama right now. I got a William Lee Golden CD. Shout out to the 9 fans that are still alive that know who he is. Uh,
Okay.
like Elvis Presley. Like I'm a product of my father.
That is
Fair
true.
enough.
Yeah. I just feel like we didn't really have like slang like kids do nowadays for all that kind of
There is a
stuff.
lot of new ones. I will say that.
Yeah.
I feel like me and my
Yeah.
friends would just like quote funny videos that we would find, like
Yeah. I mean, it's like quoting vines and
yeah,
stuff like
like can I
that
get
back
your
in the day.
number? The back of your head looks
Are
ridiculous.
vines are vines the current day like were vines what they talk about TikTok? Yeah, was that the same thing?
Pretty
Yeah,
much.
like
Yeah.
they're like the old
I
school
don't I
TikToks.
don't
Yeah.
I mean, I'm like I said, I'm just a teeny bit older than you guys.
Yeah.
I
And
don't know what Faith and her friends used to say. They would always be like, "Stupid, stupid, stupid, stupid stuff. Let's go eat a sandwich. Make it 2. We're fat."
Me and my friends were crazy. I will say that. Like we were always we were crazy, but it was a
They're all
fun,
about that
wild
second
ride.
sandwich.
And Josh
I
was a
honestly
jerk.
think I completely think that is 100% what Josh heard, though. I
It
really do
is.
think that's
Probably.
100% of what he heard. Faith, what about you? You're younger than all of us. What are some of the
Barely.
things you,
I
when
mean,
you said
what
quoting vines and stuff like that?
Well, we wouldn't. I mean, we would quote some vines, but we would just quote like the funny videos that you would see. Like we would watch stuff like Mean Girls. We would quote that sometimes.
Yeah, that used to
Like
be
she
too
don't even
good.
go here. Like whenever someone said something
Yeah.
and we didn't like them, we just like she don't even go here. I don't
Let's go
know.
eat a
We just would
sandwich.
quote stupid stuff. Bon Qui was like a really big thing that we would say all the
Oh yeah,
time.
Mhm.
I
And
remember
like
that.
that's
Rude.
cute meant like that was awful. Like someone did something
What?
and we're like, that's cute.
Wait, how? So you say? Oh, I remember that. Never mind. I remember that.
Yeah.
I was very
That came
confused
from
for a
our
second.
guard. That came from our guard
That was a
instructor.
long time ago, there, sport.
I said, we quoted movies and stuff like that. We thought it was fun. We quoted a lot of wrestling because my friend group
How
we
did
watched
you
wrestling
quote
a lot.
movies when they were just pictures moving with pianos playing in the background?
Yeah, I knew that was coming. I am not that. You told Faith. Faith legitimately thought I was 40 freaking years old
This
Saturday.
is what you just. I believe I was only 40 years old, she said. I'm not that old. Do I even have hair on my head anymore?
I legitimately I told Faith, I said, I'm going to be 36 on Saturday. She goes, oh, I honestly thought you were 40. That's what Josh said.
Yeah, I could have
And
swore
I
Josh
was,
said you were 39.
he probably
Turning
did.
40.
Probably did.
He probably did.
In case you don't know, he's very old, slow, and broken.
I
The
wish I could
fact
say
that
you were
you just
wrong on
said
all
you're
those.
36, though, we're gonna lose like half our viewers and be like, oh, he's too old for us.
Yeah, I'm nowhere close to
I
that
am.
number.
Listen, I am
Old.
down with the youth of today, okay?
He's done with the youth.
Yo, wickety whack, what up, fella youths?
Yes.
Fellow youth.
Let me smell your hair and suck out your youth.
What? I don't even know what to say to that. All right.
Oh, I gotta put my teeth back in.
All right. Faith, you want to go ahead and did you look up any of the current ones and try to get us to think of like find out what they mean? Faith. I guess not. Okay, so
I'm looking them up right now.
probably. I know the word that I hear a lot is Riz.
Yeah, that means like
Don't tell him.
it's kind of like our word for swag back in the day.
Damn it.
Or in your day, courtship.
It's like just charisma, charm type of thing, but yeah.
I listen. So if I use the words "that's so Riz" or that's it makes me Riz, is that
It, it'd be like I just rizzed that girl. Yeah, or
Or
I got riz.
I have
Like,
I got
riz.
Riz?
Like,
yeah,
I
like I
have
have riz.
slang.
I have like, yeah, I have the ability to make a woman feel my
I can
charm.
woo a woman.
Oh my
Yeah,
Woo a
gosh.
woman? Okay.
Sorry.
Hi, Faith.
like appeal, I
Appeal.
guess would
Okay.
be
Hi.
another one. Yeah.
So if I look at someone like I got
Flirty, like you can be flirtatious. You
like
know?
my Raiders hat is Riz.
No.
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 Incorrect.
Oh.
Very close.
It's like how your persona and aura can you draw
yeah,
people to you?
or
not
is a good
a
one.
hat.
Okay.
Corey, if you
So it's not
actually look like all those AI photos you made of yourself, you would probably have some Riz.
Oh, that was so much fun. I found out how to do that. Did you see the one with the gorillas?
When did you just become gay? The way
It was
Oh
awesome.
my gosh, that was so much fun.
But no,
You became one of those letters.
Faith, do you have any other? I know Riz and I know Saw, like Saw, bro. Is that still a thing?
What about
Oh, dude.
I
the
think that's
big
pretty
one
wrong.
right now is like
That's
an aura.
before.
Do you guys know what that means?
Yeah.
What is it?
Like their aura?
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
it's kind of similar to like Riz, but it's more like your style, I think, like your confidence. Like,
Who comes
type
up
of
with
thing.
these words?
Yeah.
Like
I
your
got
So he's
what you
literally
exude, you know?
the
he's
kids.
pretty much on it's like confidence and style quality. Someone's
My
coolness.
kids say like, you want to go to the store? Bet.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
That's
use
been
Bet.
around
Bet was
forever.
around when
Cat.
I was a Bet
Yeah.
was
And
Bet was
sus,
around when I was a kid. Sus,
Oh
that's
yeah.
a newer one, but
Sus
and then
is
cap, like no
suspect.
cap.
No cap.
Yeah,
Yeah, the kids say
yeah, no
like cap,
cap,
no
yeah.
cap.
What is no cap?
Yeah.
Like telling the
Like
truth.
no
lie.
BS.
Yeah.
Then why just say not just no BS?
Why not just say what you mean, you young whippersnappers? Like,
I'm just-
confusing me.
I'm just saying, I don't know. What else? What else you got?
Stan is
Faith?
a good one. Stan
is
is
it?
a good one. Stan, like I
Stan?
stan.
Yeah. Like
Yeah.
you stand like a fan, kind of.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
That's someone's
Like I'm a
name.
fan of them. Like, well,
I don't know if it's true, but I
can
feel like
be.
it originates from like Eminem's song "Stan," because that was
Oh,
like about a
gotcha.
fan. It could be totally wrong, but that's what I've always
Oh
kind
my
of
goodness, they have
associated with it.
They have some from my day on here,
Stan?
like low key and lit. I remember those.
Low
Bay was a
key.
big one.
Okay, Bay was a big one too. Yeah.
Bus.
Yes.
Yeah. But all those were around when I was around. Your guys' generation stole that from us and just carried it down.
At least you are separating your generation from us.
I was
Oh,
gonna
good
say
God.
you're just admitting that you're old right now.
That's fine.
You're not that old. I'm relevant.
On another note, though, probably can move on from this topic because it just makes me feel old now.
That's
No
fair.
skibbity. I'm shocked.
I hate that word.
That's
I
on
hate
there.
that word
You look
with
like
a
somebody that
passion.
would.
I hate that word. It makes me so infuriated when I hear skibbity. Like, I-
You just made a
Toilet,
mistake by
Stop.
telling us that.
Ohio.
I know I should have kept my mouth shut, but dang it, it just infuriates me so much.
Skibbity.
Some of the things that my kids will watch is some of the things they will look up on YouTube. They think it's hysterical. I'm just like, I don't understand it. I don't understand how they think that's funny. And skibbity toilet's one of them.
It is wild.
It infuriates me, and I don't know why. It's unfiltered rage that I have towards that. I tend to do that with things that I don't understand. You know,
It's the inner old man on the front yard.
on the front yard.
You better
yelling
get
at
off
the
my
young youth
yard.
coming back. You better get off my yard.
Yeah.
Go and mow the yard.
Faith, what did you have? You said you had something else.
Landscape.
So I think that was all of them.
That
All
was
the
all
ones
of them. Okay.
that, all the ones that are like pop. My phone is not letting me like do a bunch while we're recording, but I
Right.
think they know like all the other ones that I would say because if I know them, they probably know them because Josh's kids will have said them.
Yeah.
I'm pretty hip.
Word.
Drip's another one that people use nowadays pretty a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Word,
You know,
Riggs. Word, Raj.
I think overall, if I hear how kids talk today, it just kind of makes me just confused. I don't even try it. Like I feel like I'm being made fun of slightly if I try to use it.
He also puts his pills in a separator for the day of the week.
I do. I actually do. I have a separator for my blood pressure and all that, so I remember to take them, and I know what day I took them.
Oh my gosh. The fact that you
You know,
just said you're on blood pressure medicine makes me feel like you're old.
I am on blood pressure. You know, there's nothing wrong with it. I'm trying to take care of myself.
He liked those pickles.
It was
I
all
do
the
like my
yogurt.
pickles.
That's why I gave you high blood pressure.
I do like my pickles. I do indeed like pickles. You know, I think overall we can appreciate the fact that when we look at when we were growing up and how things have changed. I came of age in the I grew up in the 90s and I came of age in the 2000s. So I've seen like so many different ways that people do things. And then when I got together with these guys as friends, it opened my eyes up to even more things that could just go wrong in so many different ways in life. Sometimes being implicated in things that I had no idea I was even getting implicated in. And I
I
will
think he
share
just
this.
insulted you guys.
No, Josh has broken a window in my house before by chasing someone in the snow, and they slipped, and he slammed the back door, and glass shatters everywhere. And
Deny.
Josh, what was my reaction to this denial of yours? How did I react?
No! And you went down to one knee. And then I think you hit me with the old, Kara's dad's gonna kill me.
Yeah.
So
But
me and Chris hung up tarp, and
it
we
was
got out
blue
there.
tarp. It was blue tarp, and you guys hightailed it. You guys got the heck out of Dodge.
Well, I was only like 14. I had to go home.
You were 17. And
We
then
did have a curfew.
And then
street
I
light
had
came on, Kory. I had to go home.
and then I had a one bedroom apartment with my former girlfriend, and she would just let Josh come inside. I'd be in the shower, and next thing I know, I had a drawer dumped over me of hammers, screwdrivers, paper, bills, all that. He would just dump the drawer on top of me, and I'm getting concussions from hammers hitting me because he thought it was funny, and then I would get mad, I'd start yelling, and I just it was like a puff of smoke and he'd be gone.
You never
That is
clean your
funny.
tools.
This is what happened to me as I came into these guys' lives. Josh almost caught my apartment on fire.
That was one time.
It's a pretty big time. I'd say it's a pretty substantial thing.
Ah.
And it happened to be an Apple product, which makes me sad to look back on that.
Oh my gosh.
But no, I think we can look back fondly at how we grew up and kind of like, even though some of us thought stardust was in our eyes when we woke up, or, the boogeyman was going to get you, or pickles and cucumbers, not
Beetlejuice.
that is another thing. I was scared to death of Beetlejuice when I was a kid.
Jesus.
I was, and the fact that my brother told me cookie dough could kill me the next day after I ate it, I still ate it because I was determined. The Bloody Mary thing. Do you guys
die.
remember that? Do you guys remember Bloody Mary? Like if you say Bloody Mary's
Yeah.
name 3 times she'll
Shut
come
up.
and get you.
You just
Yeah.
said it 3 times, you idiot.
You have to be in the mirror in the bathroom, staring in the mirror. So,
If you say so.
I'll find out tonight when I don't wake
I was
up, I
gonna
guess.
say murder.
But guys, that's all the time we have tonight. I appreciate you guys again for being on this journey with us. It's going to be fun and exciting. We have a lot more things planned in the future that we'll be announcing through Facebook and YouTube posts and stuff like that. A couple more special guests that are coming on for different various topics. And again, we'll be debating sports again coming up more towards when the NCAA March Madness comes around, because I'm excited to tell Josh how wrong he is because he lives in the world of wrong when it comes to sports. But no, thank you guys again for coming along with us on this ride. remember to like, subscribe, and share, and to make sure that we let people know that we're going to be uh, coming up with a lot more entertaining value for you. So you guys have a tremendous day. Have a great day, and we'll see you guys on the Riverside.
Good girl.